All right. So when last we left off, our band of adventurers had gathered back together back on the boat. Had discussed had had some discussion about putting the Demonomicon back together. Felix Shepard went ahead and did that. It didn't work out super great for Shepard. Worked out okay for Gaston. But before trying the second page, Shepard decided he'd go ahead and take a little nap. Take a little nap for trying that second page. But Shepard also has a burning desire to. He's got some unfinished business that he knows about to the north. That he needs to handle. So he's got a powerful need to get north, and the fastest way to get up there is to get yourself a flying ship. But of course, to get the flying ship, you need Abigail, and her whereabouts are currently unknown. We know that she was taken by the Tower of the Grey Staff, but other than that, we are unclear.
I'm assuming they took the book too when they got her.
Oh yeah, they took the book.
How confident are we that we need the book too?
You're pretty confident that you need the book, so you still have the bound spirit. But how to bind that spirit, how to actually use the power within how to use the power of that bound elemental spirit to make your boat fly is unknown. That is something that was in that book.
Too bad they locked up the library, huh, Gaston? Get that second copy. All right. So are we rested?
We also need her because she's the one who studied the whole process.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we find ourselves on the boat, back on Tanith. Would you guys like to start before the long rest or after the long rest?
After.
I would like after because I'm all kinds of fucked.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything before just making sure the book is secure.
Okay. Felix, or Shepard, I need you, so you guys are taking a long rest. I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Yay. 9, that's good, right?
That's German for no.
Yeah, that's no in a lot of languages. All right. So, upon waking up, you feel a malevolent presence battling for control of your body. Something that is coming from this book that you are attached to. That saving throw that you rolled was not high enough to overcome the will of the thing trapped inside the book.
Great. Good morning, guys.
So I'll just go ahead and read you. I'll go ahead and read you the part that I'm talking about here. When you finish a long rest, if you and the Demonomicon are on the same plane of existence, the trapped creature of the highest challenge rating within the book can attempt to possess you. You must make a DC 20 charisma saving throw. On a failure, you are possessed by the creature, which controls you like a puppet. The possessing creature can release you as an action, appearing in the closest unoccupied space. On a successful save, the fiend can't try to possess you again for 7 days.
Can I give Felix or Shepard my inspiration?
You sure
I gotta
can.
Roll a 17.
What?
It's a DC 20. I'd have to roll a 17.
Then do it.
You should do that then.
I don't think it's that easy.
Man, give it a shot, man.
It's just as easy as the 9 you rolled. I mean, theoretically.
I don't know, Matt. I don't want to do it unless you really willingly want to give up that inspiration.
Yeah, I don't want you to be possessed.
Well, neither do I, but I don't have a choice if I fail again.
Go big or go home.
Okay.
Go home, man.
All right, using your inspiration.
18.
Oh, man, that's close. 18 total.
18 total, yes.
But
You need
no,
a
you
20
said you
roll.
need to roll a
I needed to
Roll
roll a
17
17.
to
That's
get
my
the 20.
plus 3. I rolled a 15.
Really close. Really close. You battled your will. You're the battle of wills that went on over control of your body was pretty fierce.
Do you want it to be a charisma check instead? That sounds better.
It's a charisma saving throw.
I know that's what you said, but I'm just saying a check would be better.
Okay. if that's what you like.
Because I could add a d6 to it if it's a check.
Oh. No, it's saving throw.
Yep. Well, you guys have a new passenger on the boat.
All right, so in your head, Shepard, you
Why
feel
you keep failing me.
you feel something. You get the mental feeling of something kind of stretching. This is nice. It's a little musty in here, but
Can I
this will
talk
do
to
nicely. Huh?
Can I talk to it, or am I just forced to listen?
No, you can talk to it.
Okay. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Well, you're not quite mortal, are you? Interesting.
I guess we have that in common, eh?
Yes. Well, what manner of creature are you? You don't seem to be breathing. No heartbeat. You seem to be a little closer to my side of things.
Do you have a heartbeat?
I don't know. I've never checked. Interesting. Well, you do seem very polite. Usually, we get someone who's a little cranky about me taking over their little flesh bag. Let's see what we have here. It stretches your hands out in front of you. And he looks and he says, little, very furry, nice coat on you. How nice. Not, only appears to be the one color, though. Just white?
As opposed to what else?
Well, I think we should have a little more color, don't you? what do you say we go have some fun and maybe put a little splash of red on here?
What do you mean by splash?
Oh, yeah, you know how full of liquid a lot of these meat bags are. Every time you poke holes in them, they spray all over you.
Am I able to like make any movement at all while here and fight him? Okay.
Nope. You can. I will let you. I'll let you make another saving throw at different points.
Okay.
To try and take control of yourself again. But he says, but you seem very amenable. Would you like to maybe make this a more permanent situation? Are you looking for power, mortal?
Not from what you're offering at this time, but I think we may be able to have something beneficial. Because I'm understanding what's going on, right? Like,
oh yeah, you know exactly. Okay. Like you're all, God damn it.
So, do I think that if the book is removed from my body, that the demon will become blind? That is possessing my body?
Your body becomes blind, but you don't know that yet. You don't know that you become blind yet. You haven't left the book behind. But the demon also doesn't know that.
I know. I'm just saying that'd be funny. Like him, like, what is going on?
So the demon says, now we don't want to give the game away too early, so I'll tell you what. Why don't I let you drive for a little bit? And then I'll just sit back here quietly and observe. What do you say?
I guess I don't really have a choice in the matter here.
Such an observant mortal. All right. Now, let's go about your day. Let's not say anything to anyone that would give our little game away. Let's just go about things as if we were all normal.
So I know that he came from in the book, right?
Give me an Arcana check. With advantage.
20.
Yeah, you are reasonably sure of what's going on here. Like you know, because you are attuned to the book. You know that there were
2, I believe.
2 things trapped in the book, and you know of the properties of the book. This one's a new one, but you do know that there were demons trapped in the book, and you know what this thing is, or at least the flavor of what this thing is that has invaded your mind.
Okay. Would I have known what it was, one of the 2 before? Like, looking at the book, could I have seen what the 2 trapped demons were in there?
You could have. Did you, is the question.
I did not personally, like, I didn't know.
Well, do you think, is that something like, when you're looking through the book, is that like, would you have, like, would Shepard have been, like, very interested in that section of the book?
I think knowing everything in the book, especially, like, this is trapping demons, like, what did it capture? That would help me determine, could it capture something as powerful as them or less, like, see what range. Because say there's Baylor stuck in there, like, oh shit, this thing will work on everything. Like,
right,
if
okay.
it's just a little imp thing, like, what can it only capture the lessers?
Right, okay. You take a look at, okay, so we'll say that, you looked in there. It was not a Baylor.
Just so I have some level of what I'm dealing with or could be dealing with.
You think it's probably like a Marilith or maybe a Nabasu.
Okay. All right. So I'll say, well, we'll start our day. I guess we'll check in with everyone else, but if you don't give me away, I won't give you away.
Yeah, you think it's probably a Nabasu.
Okay.
And he's like, and it says, of course not. Let's have a little fun.
Do I think that he would want to be free or stay in control of my body?
You think, it seems for now that he wants to stay in control of your body. Your guess is that it would want to see, kind of get the lay of the land and see what's going on. You have no idea how long it's been trapped in that book.
Yeah.
So it probably wants to look around before it gives up any advantage it might have hiding inside you.
Okay. And am I able to talk to it without talking out loud?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll just start heading towards, I guess, the galley.
Yeah. Head towards the galley. All right. Gaston and Boomer, what are we doing?
Boomer wanted to go to the marketplace and find out if there was a person that can enchant his mask. That way he could, maybe not be super susceptible to all of the fucking magics that mind whammy him.
You don't want to to possess you?
No.
Yeah. Gaston will happily go with Boomer because this is one of his goals, is to make Boomer stop attacking him every time we run into a mage or a cleric. Spellcaster of any kind.
Yeah. Boomer will relay the information about the secret night market.
Yeah. All right. So,
Wait, do we have to go at night?
Mm.
it's really tough to go to the night market during the day. Some would say
It could
impossible.
just be on Night Street for all we know. How'd they
Might
spell
just
night?
might just be a clever name.
Yeah.
It's just a clever name. Well, we call it the night market. When's it open up? About noon.
Yeah.
But it's run by knights.
Yeah, about noon. It's just a bunch of drow. It's kind of a slur term. We call it the night market. And you're like, you're soft, dude. That's not cool, man. It's like, well, I mean, they don't seem to mind. Oh, really? Have you asked them? No, it is not just a derogatory term for a drow marketplace. It is actually it is sort of the more illicit and some more illicit and shadier goods are sold in the night market of Waterdeep. But it is a market that moves around. Like, it's never in the same place twice.
So we'll have to walk fast.
You have to find out where it is. Like, you're going to have to get some information to find out where it's going to be on any given night. Like, where it's going to open up.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of nerds in a library totally know where that is.
Yeah. They're like, go to the night market. They're like, oh, heavens, no.
Well, at least they probably know what street to avoid. They probably have it on the calendar.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to go and talk to some of the shadier denizens of Waterdeep to find this information.
You know, your employers.
Yeah. It turns out if you went to the Zentarum, like, you think that would be a pretty good place to, well, I don't know if Boomer would make that connection. Gaston would probably make that connection for Boomer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so all right, so you guys are in the galley eating breakfast. Tanith is serving up hot local organic food. It's just fish. He can pull that out of the water pretty easy. Yeah. As you're eating, so Boomer, you and Gaston are sitting down, eating. Felix enters the room.
Good morning, all.
Good talk, eating.
Burrito's particularly fine today. Clams with scallions.
Ooh. Felix or Shepard, what are your plans?
Uninfest myself.
To you, the DM, to try and deal with this demon possession.
Yeah.
To the demon and the people at the table is we gotta find out how to get Abigail, how to free her. Actually, I'm gonna talk to the demon about that and see in my head and see if he wanted to cause a little mayhem and possibly a jail outbreak.
Now you're thinking.
Gaston recommends you send a letter requesting permission to speak with her or someone who's in charge of the detention of her so that we can get her in the book and get this ship flying.
Night market.
Oh, shoot. We just got out of the whole Illithid sewers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Gaston needs to go back to his room real quick. He's got to cast an augury.
Okay.
If I go with Boomer to the night market before casting some form of cure, dispel, remove poison, remove curse, just go through all of my unfuck the party spells, would that be okay, or would that be a bad choice?
Oh, that's right. Oh no, Boomer got healed.
Yeah, I'm good.
But I don't know about Nico or Skippy or anybody else. I mean, we were in there with the brain things. So,
that's right.
Completely out of spells yesterday.
Right, that's right. Yeah. Go ahead.
So,
what's the question?
The question is it a good choice for me to go with Boomer before casting all the appropriate unfuck the party spells?
You get back no.
Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go ask Boomer to wait for a little while. I need to rearrange my spells slightly.
Gotta do some meditating, some praying and such.
Yeah, switch out some of my more combat-oriented spells to more.
Boomer, you have about an hour to kill. While Gaston has to go talk to his book.
Well, I mean, if he's going to talk to his book, I'll talk to my axe.
Fucking show him.
Yeah.
You think he's the only guy that can talk to an inanimate object? Mine actually talks back.
Yeah. How about that, huh?
All right. What are we looking to say? Like now, you don't actually know what to say to your actual talk to my axe. You're all,
oh, you want me to actually say things? Oh.
So how's it going?
I'll actually talk to my dad Axe about the painting. Because I don't think me and him have actually like talked about that yet.
Did you want to go look at the painting?
Sure.
Because Nico brought it back.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, no, we could look at it and talk about it. Yeah, I'm down with trauma.
All right, so you're gonna unroll this magical painting.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so you go and you get it from Nico. You have to, Nico asks you, wouldn't you rather look at his painting? And you have to no, I don't want. He's, are you sure? It has me in it.
Yeah, I've seen paintings with you in it, and they're usually pretty graphic.
He goes, yeah, right. You're welcome.
I'm just gonna take this now and go.
And he's like, all right, well,
you're making this weird.
He's like, I'm gonna hang this here in case you want to. Actually, I'm gonna put it out up in the galley so that everyone can see. I don't want to deprive anybody of the glory that is the glory that is me. So Nico is busy hanging his portrait in the galley. Shepard, he comes in, kind of nudges you off the bench while he's putting this thing up. All right, so Boomer, you take the rolled up painting. Where are you going to open it up at?
Probably top deck.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll just do it in my quarters.
Okay. All right. So you unroll this. You unroll the painting and you lay it out. Are you putting it on the floor or the wall?
Probably the floor.
Okay. Are you gonna hold the corners down with anything?
Yeah, I'll hold it down with some throwing axes. Whap, whap.
Yeah, just you put the axes. They stick into the painting, into the deck. Tanith goes, hey, watch that shit.
Sorry, I can't hear you over my axes.
Hey. Swear to God, I'll open your room up to the ocean.
Boomer just laughs. We have a fun relationship.
So you open the picture up, and again you can see the shadowy figures. Indistinct, what looks like clan in the background. Those in the foreground, you can clearly see what looks like you. And then there is there's an older. There's your female, a younger looking dwarf that's female, and then, older looking dwarf, female. That's your mom, that you're reasonably sure is your mom, and then in the middle, you can see that there are two dwarfs, like the bottom part of two dwarfs, but in the center it's like burned out. Like there's that part of it that it looks like it got somehow magically ruined. As you're looking at this,
it wasn't protected from AI.
That's the problem. Is it got scraped real hard. So as you're looking at this, the edges around where it's burnt look like they're starting to move. It looks like it's starting to creep in, like maybe it's starting to fill in. and you kind of blink and look away, and you look back and it looks fine, and then you stare at it some more and you see it start to move again. And you see the edges start to move and creep in, and some of the detail starts to fill in. You can see more of the clan in the background, and it looks like they're moving, and they're angry. Their faces, you can see, are starting to look. Their brows are wrinkled. You see scowls on the faces, and more of the detail starts to fill in. But as it fills in, the two dwarfs that you see in the middle, the two that you can see, as the detail gets to where their figures would be, one of them you can see looks noticeably younger. The skin that you can see is younger. The other one looks skeletal. And you can't really see, there's no skin, you can't really see what's going on, and you can see that sometimes when you look at it, it looks like it might be like just a picture of somebody, but other times it looks like it's just like a skull. And as you're looking at this, and you're staring at it, watching this thing sort of reconstruct itself, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
That's fucking great, man.
Yeah. You feel, you get the sensation of not falling, but almost as if you've done as if everything's sort of tilted around you, but you're still firmly on the deck, but everything is sort of tilted around you. You find yourself no longer on Tanith, but you are now somewhere bitter cold. It is clearly high up in a mountain, maybe. The wind is blowing. You can hear, the wind is howling through the rocks. There are no trees around where you're at. You are clearly at a very high elevation. And you are standing before kneeling before the mouth of a massive cave. And around this cave, there are dwarvic runes carved all around the entrance to this cave. And you can see that there are torches set into the ground, but the torches are made of bone. And in each sort of bone brazier, there is a skull that is sitting inside the brazier, and it's just sort of sat there, but the wind doesn't seem to touch it, and there's no snow on any of these braziers, even though they're unlit. But no snow. The snow seems to blow around them, and no snow gathers on these things.
Okay.
And as you look into this cave, the darkness seems unnatural. You can't pierce the gloom of this, even though there doesn't seem to be a door or anything, but you cannot see into the cave.
Is my dad axe with me?
Your axe is with you, but it no longer drips anything ethereal.
So my father's not with me.
You don't think so?
Dude, how do you misplace the soul of your dad?
I don't know, dude. Why all the trick questions? I'll call for my father.
You yell out, out loud.
Yeah.
You yell out for your father, calling his name, and his name it's almost ripped from your lips. It feels like you can almost feel it physically being pulled from you by the wind. And when you call out his name, there is no answer, but you feel like it's the weirdest. The feeling that you get is that your voice went much farther than it should have. Like you have this feeling like it's really weird, even though you're surrounded by like rock and stuff, there's no echo comes back. Like when you say his name, but when you say anything else, it sounds normal. Like you can hear the sound sort of bounce off the rocks in front of you that are near you. You can hear the sound move around the objects that are there. But when you say his name, when you call out his name, it's almost as if it doesn't interact with anything around you. Like it just is pulled from you and is gone.
Would I know? Do I recognize this place either from my past or maybe stories or folklore?
You've seen this place in one of your visions when you used your axe to protect one of your friends. You've seen glimpses of this door with the runes around it.
Mm.
The vision didn't have these bone braziers on it, but you saw this door. It wasn't one of. Oh, sorry. Actually, it happened. It wasn't one of the. When you protected your axe. You saw it. I think you saw it in. I have to remember now. I think it was. It might have been either. It was a dream or a vision. It wasn't one of the memories.
Okay. I will take my axe and raise it above my head, and in Dwarvish, yell out "Glory to the Skullaxe clan." Let's see.
You yell it in Old Dwarvish, like
Yeah.
the Dwarvish of your mountain clan.
Yeah.
You raise the axe up and you yell, "Glory to the Axe Skull clan." As you do this, the braziers light up, and they are there's seven different colors that these things light up. The third brazier on your left. There it is. Mm-hmm. The third brazier on your left. The skull turns to you, and you can see the fire that is now formed up around it. This red fire that is formed up around it. You can see that there's this red flaming mohawk that is part. It is distinctly apart from the fire that surrounds it. And over the skull.
Are you in Tailspire, Ed?
What's up?
Are we in Tailspire?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said over there, and I was like, I don't see anything.
Sorry, I can see it. So when it lights up, this thing it lights up and it turns slowly towards you, and all the other skulls turn with it. And you can see all of them have sort of distinct facial or head hair on them, and they're in different colors. One of them is green, one's purple, one is like a yellow, like a kind of a pale yellow color. One is blue, and they have either a very distinctive sort of beard style or their hair.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize these as the different mountain clans that were in the mountain range that you called home. And the Axgall clan turns to you, and the 6 other skulls say, "Do you accept this? Do you accept this as clan? Do you accept this do you accept this call as real?" The Axgall clan, the Axgall looks at you, and it says, "This one is lost. This one is clanless. This one makes this claim, but has no right to do so." And it looks at you and it says, "Do you challenge?"
I have a clan. I am not clanless. I am a clan of 5.
Are these with you now? Where is your clan? Where do they stand?
I have a boat.
All of the skulls sort of turn and they look at each other and they say, "Your clan is of the water? Are these elves?"
No.
Are they dwarves?
One is smaller.
Then
Two are
they
very
are
small.
elves.
No, none are elves. One's a cat, one's a frog, one's an old man, and one is a tiny wonder on a book.
They say, "Your clan is not represented here. Your clan is not of the mountain. How do you come to this hallowed hall? How do you stand before the ancestors, clanless?"
That is a very good question.
Do you challenge?
Is that a challenge?
It repeats. All of the skulls click their teeth, and the Axgall clan repeats, "Do you challenge? This is hallowed ground. Only the 7 clans may enter here."
I accept the challenge.
All of the skulls turn away from you they turn back towards the cave, and you can see these dwarvish runes light up, and they're changing between the 7 different colors all around the cave entrance. And you hear, in the distance, you hear these horns blowing. Different tones blowing and echoing around the mountain. And the ground begins to rumble and shake. And out of the tunnel, you see a small figure emerging, coming out of the tunnel. And it is, they have a magnificent mohawk. All the way back, it's bright red. Bright bright red hair, and there are bone fetishes woven into it. And the individual comes out dressed in furs, and they are wearing some sort of the skull of some sort of beast as a helmet. And they have the skull over their face, and the plates go up, and their armor, it looks like they have like a bone, a chest plate made of bone that comes down.
I want all this.
And the individual points at you and says, "How dare you wear that on your head? That is the mark of the Axgall clan. And you are clanless." And the voice is distinctly female.
Oh. Hello.
And as the individual says this, points her axe at you, and says, "Reveal him!" And the flames from the braziers launch up into the air and then streak towards you, like these 7 bolts of fire streak towards you. And they hit you. You don't feel anything, like it doesn't, like it's not hot or anything, but you are surrounded in these multicolored flames, and you can hear what sounds like hundreds of voices, all calling and talking to you. And she says, "You are not here. What sorcery is this? What dark arts?" And she begins to stomp towards you, and she pulls her own axe out from her back. And as she pulls this axe out, it ignites with this bright red flame. And as she's coming towards you, through the hundreds of voices that are like, I mean, it's sort of this cacophony that's surrounding you. You hear your voice echo back to you when you the name of your father. It comes back as this echo comes back to you, and you hear your dad's voice say, "Boomer, no, it's not time." And you feel a hand on your shoulder on the same side that your axe is on, and it yanks you backwards, and you don't fall or anything, but you feel that tilting of reality, and you're back on Tanith.
Oh!
And when you look at the picture, one of the dwarfs in the picture is the individual that you saw with the skull helmet and bone armor.
Yeah.
And the flaming axe. The other individual is still indistinct and is burnt out again.
What the hell was that?
Are you talking to your dad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And your dad says, "Boomer, where did you go?
Hey,
Son, where were you? I had to pull you back."
there's seven skulls in different colors. And then that lady with the bones was real mad at me for some reason. And something about clans and that I was clanless, but I clearly have a clan of 5, which is weird. So what was that? Where was I?
Your father is quiet for a moment. And he says, "That is not a place for you to go. Not yet."
When?
When you can pull on your big boy pants.
I don't wear pants.
Your father says later. There is still much for you to redeem. There is much for you to atone for yet.
Okay, you keep your secrets.
He says, I'm trying to do what's best for you, son.
If I do this, is this me, Boomer, redeeming, or is this Urkriel redeeming?
This is for Urkriel.
I don't much like Urkriel.
No, I should say not, but you carry his sins with you. And you must atone for what has been done.
Understood. I'm going to roll this up now and just stuff this under my cot and let's just
Your father says, I think that's best. The witch who painted that was I don't think she had any good intentions. I would I don't want to tell you what to do, but I would destroy it.
Wait, didn't your mom paint that?
No,
the witch, the picture witch in Waterdeep did.
Oh yes, the one that ended up horribly murdered.
Yeah.
I'll roll it up and just stuff it underneath my pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Head back upstairs.
Yeah. All right. So while this was going on, Gaston, you now have you've talked to Ogma, squared things away.
Yeah, redid like 6 spells.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and do the fastest, easiest, quick detect magic and wander and pop by everybody, see how everyone's doing, see if they've got any lingering curses or anything sitting on them, because we have this habit.
Right. Yeah. So you go through with detect magic. Obviously, like you go into you wander by Felix, and like there's all sorts of fucking magic swirling around Felix. But that's
well, I'm gonna have him put the book down and take a look at him separate from the book.
You can ask him to.
Hey, Shepard, the book's interfering with my divination. You mind putting that down right there for a second? This will just take a moment.
I'll put it down, but it's still within distance.
Yeah. You set it down. You set the book down. Kind of step away. Like, yeah, there's magic pouring off the book.
I'll alert my co-pilot. Just go along with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he says, oh, I'm not worried. I'm fairly well hidden here.
All right. Go on to Nico.
You go to Nico, and he's got his disguised self up. He's like, you can see the illusion magic. The illusion magic that's on him. You also on Nico, you also get a bunch of there's a bunch of weird shit coming off of Nico. You're not it's not any definable school of magic, but clearly, like Nico's got some shit going on.
It's the same stuff he's always had on there, right? It's nothing new.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Like, yeah, I mean, but you look at it like when you hit him with the detect magic, you can see that he casts like 3 shadows. It's not new, but it's still a little unsettling.
Nod to the one that's pointed the furthest away from me and go, Bob, and then walk out.
Right, yeah. It nods back to you, and Nico doesn't nod.
Man.
And none of the shadows. Well, only one of the shadows looks like Nico. The other 2 don't look like him.
Are they playing cards this time?
No, they're not playing cards. One, the one that you nod to, the shorter of the 2, that don't look like him, is standing some distance away from the Nico statue and the other one, and looks like his arms are crossed. And the one that's closest to Nico has his hand on Nico's shoulder, and it looks like he's talking to Nico. Like he's like leaning in. You can see the mouth moving, but there's no sound.
Hmm.
And Nico's shadow is nodding, but Nico is not nodding.
Okay. I'm going to pull out a bar of soap, put it on the table, and leave.
Right. You say, if you want to stick those to you, I hear this works.
I read somewhere that sometimes helps.
Yeah. you just got to rub it on the bottom of your feet. Look at that. Stick that right to you.
Yeah. Go check on Skippy.
Yeah, you go in. Skippy is in the barrel. When your detect magic hits Skippy, but you go, put the gloves on. When your detect magic hits Skippy, it seems to like fail. Like there's sort of a magical hole where Skippy should be. Like not only do you not detect any magic, like you detect sort of like the inverse of magic. Like there's it seems to like a magical black hole. Your spell, this detect magic spell, normally sort of goes out, pings off of something, and then gives you back information. It sort of goes out and it never comes back.
Negative energy.
Not usual.
Huh?
I said that's not usual.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of what you pick up from Skippy.
Normally?
Yeah, normally.
Okay. So as long as it's normal.
Yep.
So you're
Go
saying
check on
the
Boomer.
soul is magical.
Oh, that's what it is. Once again, no soul, no magic. Got it. Go check on Boomer.
Yeah, you walk in to go check on Boomer. You can see that obviously his the dad axe is there. There's whatever school of magic, that probably necromancy. A little bit of necromancy coming off the axe, which is pretty normal. You can see that Boomer is he's rested, but you can still see some a little bit of like residue from that that disease that he was carrying.
He's okay now, though, right?
Yeah, he's okay, but like he was like dead real good. So you kind of go by, you're like, ugh.
That's everybody. Nobody seems. Oh man, I wonder if it's the book.
Wonder if it's Gaston. I didn't look into myself.
No, it's never Gaston. I thought everyone has understood that it's never Gaston. It's not my. I can do it. I swear.
I don't know if his ex-wives would agree.
Well,
that's and funny enough, that's the only thing that all of them agree on.
Yeah. Let's see. Ah. Go find Shepard. See if Shepard has a few moments to run a quick experiment with him.
Yeah, I'm just studying the book and.
Oh, that's the other thing we're gonna do. We gotta get that last page in there. But before we do, come back to my cabin. I got some notes.
Okay.
I put the book in the circle. We'll start the circle. Do some quick checks. Add the page while you're in the circle.
I'm gonna try and be outside the circle when I add the page this time. See how that works.
Okay.
What sort of circle are you putting up?
It's a magic circle. Standard 3rd level spell.
All right. Let me look that up real quick.
So I'm gonna tell him that I want to stay outside the circle because I'm guessing you're gonna choose fiends, and that way he doesn't have to try and cross to and from.
Well, it says one or more. I'm doing
Oh.
the all but undead because I know you're undead, so I want you to be able to cross.
Okay. So I'm guessing the fiend is okay with the book being put back together.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to let him know that last time it nearly killed me putting the page in. I'm talking in my head to my new friend. And so I'm going to try and either use a giant stick or mage hand, whatever will work, and step outside the circle after I put the book there, but still watching it as I step away from it.
Okay.
Which I guess I'm going to find out some new stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you are gonna put the page back in.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away because what magic circle is that a... How big is the
It's a
radius?
10-foot radius, but the book can be just a foot inside, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. So I will attempt to mage hand the page.
Wait. Let's get the spell up and running. Let me activate the circle before you start the page thingy, man.
I thought that's what you said you did.
Well, it takes a minute.
Well, that's fine. I'll wait till the end of the spell.
Okay.
All right. So you set the book in. Gaston starts to chant. Minute or so later, you see this the circle spring to life with the book inside.
Yep.
And
All
I'm
right.
going to cast Mage Hand and put the page together while outside the circle.
Okay.
So while he's doing that, not paying attention, I'm going to cast Remove Curse on him.
Okay.
You know, just in case.
Yeah, you cast Remove Curse, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, cool. I want that spell.
All right, so you have the magic circle is up and running.
Yep. And we'll continue running for the next 10 minutes or so, however long it is.
All right.
1 hour. It lasts for 1 hour.
So I know what you're intending. So this, the spell technically says that things can't willingly enter the circle. We'll say enter or leave.
No, you can pick which one.
No, it says choose one or more of the following types of creatures, celestial element, blah, blah. The circle affects a creature of the chosen type in the following ways. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means.
Oh.
But we'll say, because I know what you're getting at, and I agree, it can't cross the boundary.
If you go down to the third bullet, when you cast the spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction.
Oh, there you go.
The
Okay.
creature with a specified item from leaving the cylinder.
There you go. Okay, yeah, all right. So it's in there. Great. Perfect. Yeah, because I was like, I know what you're getting at. I was surprised it wasn't in there, but I just need to read farther. Okay, yeah. So it can't leave. It can't cross the boundary.
Yes.
Well, it can go one way, right? You can't
Yes,
have
and
it
go
both.
in, not out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
stuff
have
can
it
go
point
in.
or
It can't
out.
go. it can't get out.
So that's the plan. Just in case some big demon pops out of the now completed thing, I wanted to have an hour to run.
And
All right.
Be able to hold it there so we can defeat it.
Yep. All right. You mage. Do you mage hand the page in?
yeah.
Your hand. The mage hand holding the page enters the circle, heading towards the book. In your head, it goes, "Here we go! Oh, he's gonna be pissed."
Who's he?
And the demon goes, we only call him we only call him Butt.
Was he your roommate in the book?
And he goes, no, he's not my roommate, but that page was knowledge taken from him, and he cursed it.
Insight on the demon?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, man. Seems good to me. Like, is he telling me to keep going, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
He thinks it's funny.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see what you rolled. 10.
10.
Yeah. Probably legit. Yeah, he rolled a 20. Yeah. So it's laughing as the mage hand, like, you're kind of going, oh wait, just as the mage hand gets close enough to the book and the page is ripped out of the mage hand and reattaches to the book. There is a roaring sound from inside the book. Like, there is this monstrous sound that is coming from inside the book, and you see that the cylinder fills with green smoke. Starts roiling and boiling inside the cylinder.
Nudge Shepard's knee. This is supposed to happen, right?
I'm just glad I'm not in there right now.
Mm-hmm. Gaston pulls out his magic shield and goes, "Cover my ass."
Yeah. There we go. This thing, not that one. There we go. This green horned and like thorned demon appears inside the circle. It's covered in these like just multitude of like sort of spikes all over it, and it roars out its sort of abyssal chant. And inside your head, Shepard, he goes, "Butt is pissed."
I'd like to mage hand the book back to me.
Can't come out of the circle
The book can't?
if it's demonic.
But it's not a creature.
Yeah, things are trapped sort of in a interplanar dimension inside. The book can actually cross the boundary.
Yeah, don't bring the book back out.
Do you want to have that thing with the book?
I don't want it to come out with the book either. I think everything is safer with it like this. Let's just see what happens for a few moments.
Does the demon think I should take the book or leave it?
Oh, the demon tells you to grab the book.
Do I feel like his response was genuine Or
Insight roll, is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah, you think it was genuine. Like it sort of
19
goes.
for insight.
What'd you get?
19.
It sounds pretty adamant that you grabbed that book, and you don't think it's lying.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the book. Whoop.
Yeah, you snag the book, and as you do, this green spiky thing, a hand forms. A hand forms out of its skin and tries to snatch the book, but you manage to pull it away in time.
Good call.
And it looks at you. And is this thing is pissed. It says at first it says something in Abyssal, and the demon in your head goes, he wants you to let it out. He said he's gonna do a lot of things to your anatomy that don't sound plausible, but would be really fun to watch.
So, is that you saving yourself here? Yeah, I'm asking the demon, like, is he just trying to self-preserve the body he's possessing right now?
Oh, he goes, I, in the long run, don't really care about your little flesh sack. I'll make my own way. I wouldn't let it out if I were you. It sounds pretty pissed.
Gaston is going to casually walk over to the door and stand in the doorway and just keep an eye on things from there.
Yeah. So this thing is going to attempt to bust out of your circle.
Oh. So if I attempt to banish it while it's in the circle, do I gain bonuses?
I don't think so.
I'm going to use the book to cast another magic circle because it'll be at 9th level with the book.
I think at higher levels it only lasts longer.
I know, that's fine. I want more than an hour to deal with it if we need to.
Okay.
Does it last longer with a higher level spell circle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the duration increases by 1 hour for each slot above 3rd level.
Oh. Alrighty. Gaston's a cheap ass. 3rd level.
Yeah, because where does it say?
Also, that spell cost you 100 gold, Gaston.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I have a lot of spells which cost me a lot of money, which is why I hoard all the money I have, because so many of my spells I cast regularly cost me 100 gold or 100 gold with a diamond powder or something like that. It's very expensive in this party.
It's true.
I thought it said that I always cast it at 9th level or something. I can't find it in the...
Let me see. Let's see.
Oh, ensnarement. While carrying the book, whenever you cast Magic Circle, naming only fiends or planar binding spell, it's cast at 9th level. Okay.
There you go.
So yeah, I will use 1 charge and start casting Magic Circle on it.
Okay. It takes a minute to cast that.
Yeah. So I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, you start casting it. This thing is going to try to bust out of Gaston's, though. So that's Charisma 18 for it to break loose.
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check my magic circle numbers. Charisma 18.
All right. Luckily, this thing only has a +8.
Ugh.
Rolled a 13.
Failed. Excellent.
It smashes your circle.
Hmm. Oh, you said you rolled a 13. Oh, rolled a 13 on the die.
Right.
No.
Plus 8. Yeah.
Damn. That's a lot of charisma. Why do they have so much charisma?
These things are like basically sort of pure will. Some aren't, some are. This one happens to be. It sort of flexes. It flexes itself. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. Boomer, go ahead and roll initiative as well. You hear this thing roaring.
Hey,
Do I know what it is?
Go ahead and give me. Anybody can go ahead and give me either Arcana or religion roll.
Am I referencing my book here, or is this like in combat? I don't have time to look.
I crit.
You're not in the room yet.
I crit my initiative.
Oh, you crit your initiative. Okay.
Boomer's going to get in the room and smash the thing before anybody gets an action.
Yeah, do I know the... Like, am I using the book, or this just straight because he's in my face now?
You can take an action to look through the book and try to look it up.
Oh, no thanks.
And you would have, if you did that, you would have advantage on knowing what it is.
Because with the book, it just says I get expertise. When you do so, you can double your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so you can double your proficiency bonus with the book. Yeah.
Well, let's just see what a straight roll gets me. 19.
22 from Gaston.
Yep. So both of you recognize this as a Nalfeshni.
Do I know what that is?
It's not good.
But it's butt.
That's the name. That's the name they call it. Is butt.
Okay.
Let's see. Boomer is 21. Get.
Yeah, 12, man, for my initiative.
Gaston is 12. He's
Right? That's like 5 higher or 7 higher than normal.
yeah, pretty good. Woo, fast.
Oh, this is ugly.
And you are 18.
They got 2
And
big.
butt is. Let's see. He rolled an 18. Butt is also 21.
They're like a winged bipedal warthog.
Yeah.
Wait, a winged bipedal warthog.
Yeah.
Where's the picture?
Online.
It did. This better not be what I think it is.
Mm-hmm. There.
That thing?
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
it's got one of those Gronkle wings.
I don't like this.
It's a demon. They tend to be the suck.
I don't like this.
All right. All right. This thing is gonna act first. All right. So it, having busted out of its your circle there. And it is going to sort of it flexes its arms, yells something in abyssal, And you guys are in Gaston's room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were. I was.
Oh, that's right. You're downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take you a turn to get up there, Boomer.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. It is going to points at the two of you, and a sphere of multicolored light appears between the two of you. I need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Alrighty.
21. That's good, right?
Yeah, you're okay.
14.
You are less okay. All right. Shepard, you will take 26 damage.
Ouch.
What type of damage?
Force damage.
Ugh.
Gaston, you will take 52.
Dude.
Wait, how much? You said 26?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is going to, after doing this, it crosses its arms and laughs. It gives like a little snort. The thing in your head, Felix goes, Shepard goes, ooh, butt is feisty today. If I were you, I would get out of Butt's way. All right. Boomer, I'm guessing you're running up the deck?
Yep.
Using all of your movement plus dash?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're charging down the hallway. You hear there's something roar. You hear Gaston's high-pitched squeal of pain and terror. You bust up onto the deck.
I also yell at Tanith to tell me what's going on.
Tanith goes, "Oh my God! Something just they called something up in a circle. I told him not to. Oh, Boomer, you gotta get up there. There's some big pig demon.
Pig demon.
Oh my God! It's ugly. I mean, real ugly.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, it stinks. At least I think so. I can't really smell, but my God, it looks like it stinks, and it looks like it's sticky."
I love bacon.
Yeah, demon bacon, not eating it.
Boomer, you go charging up onto the You come up onto the deck, axe in hand, and you can see, because Gaston's standing in the doorway, you can see over his shoulder this large pig demon thing standing in the room.
Mm.
Damn, man. We took force damage with a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Do I still have a bonus action?
You still have a bonus action.
I'll rage.
Yeah, you shout a challenge at the Naltheshni.
Yep. I go from the windows to the walls.
Till blood drips down them all.
Yep. Oh, ski.
All right. Next up is Shepard.
Tasha's hideous laughter. 20 wisdom save.
All right.
Dude.
Voice.
I'm using the book.
12.
Okay. It falls prone and perceives everything as hilarious. And it's incapacitated and unable to stand up. Creature. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Can it take any sort of actions or anything?
Incapacitated, he said.
Incapacitated.
Falls into fits of laughter, becoming incapacitated. Yep.
Okay.
An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
And it gets advantage on the save if it's triggered by damage.
Got it.
And then I will
all right.
cast Sanctuary on myself as my bonus action. Oh, wait, no. That's a first level. Yep, never mind. I thought it was a cantrip because it said at will. Never mind.
All right, so yeah, you cast this. The thing falls down, and it's like its laughter is horrible. It's this like snorting, gurgling mess of a sound that is very grating and not great.
And
The thing in your head goes, hee hee hee, nice one. You better hope he doesn't get out. He won't think it's so funny then.
I'll tell everyone, like, if you're going to attack it, make it count.
Yeah, see, Gaston took all of the attack spells and replaced them with cure and resist type things. This is not the best moment. However, yeah, I have one thing I can do. Is it Gaston's turn?
Yeah.
Gaston's going to cast Confusion on the giggling pig demon.
All right.
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18. 25.
Gaston is going to sourly kick the edge of the doorway and get out of Boomer's way.
just all fucking bitter and shit. Just.
Yeah, fine. And just get out of the way.
All right.
Walk
Does
around
it
the
get
corner
to?
so he's not in sight anymore.
Right. Yeah, you're just all. Does it repeat? Does it repeat the Tasha's saving throw on its turn, or just when it takes damage? Oh, the end of its turns.
At the end of each of its turns.
All right, but all right. What's the DC? 20?
20.
Yeah.
20 wisdom.
10.
Okay.
It is still laughing. Boomer, you're up.
I will get big, flop.
Yep.
I'll do my save. Just made it.
Can you fail it? Because you need to get a 10 or higher, right?
No, I need a 12 or higher.
12 or higher, yeah.
So I'm big now,
Yeah.
and I will charge it and do all the things.
All right. It is prone, so you have advantage on melee attacks without having to
Do
attack
recklessly.
recklessly.
Groovy. Rolling with advantage. All right. First attack. 23.
Will hit.
Second attack.
I'm just laughing that 23 isn't even a crit. It's just a hit.
23.
Will hit.
Now we'll do the damage.
It is going to, on the second hit, it stops laughing.
Isn't it automatically a crit if it's an incapacitated creature? If you hit it?
Let me see. Incapacitated. Nope, it just can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, unconscious.
Yeah.
Darn it.
So first attack, it will take a grand total. Oh, that's interesting. Why did it do the crit? I guess I'll redo that. Let's see, do I have it on a? Why is it doing that?
Don't know.
Oh, Paralyze is another one that gives you the automatic critical hit.
Is he paralyzed then?
No,
Is that what-
No, he's incapacitated.
he's just incapacitated with laughter.
But you said he woke up after.
Oh, I have it on forced critical. Sorry. That's
Yeah,
why.
after the second hit, he rolled a 19,
No, it's
and he's got a
20.
plus.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
he has
So
a plus
the
8.
damage is 23 for the first hit,
Okay.
and shoo-ba-doo-boo-boo-ba-doo. 30 for the second hit.
Okay.
Oh, and then 2d4 with an additional 7 for being
Okay.
big.
I'm assuming this thing does not count as a humanoid.
No. It is a fiend.
And that's a boomer turn.
All right. Yeah, this thing is no longer laughing. In fact, it looks pretty pissed. All right. Felix or Shepard.
I heard a funny joke. Let's see if you find it funny. Let's do it again.
All right.
Tasha's hideous laughter. Wisdom 20.
23.
Shit.
Yeah, he doesn't find it funny anymore.
You gotta use a different joke next time, man.
Gaston.
Peek my head around the corner real quick and try banishment.
Oh, here we go.
It's sadly charisma 18.
All right. 12.
Hey, he goes.
There's a little pop sound, like a burst bubble.
Yeah.
Is that permanent?
I'm looking at one more time. If the target is headed to a different plane than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping sound, returning to its home plane. If somebody disrupts my spell before that time goes over, nope. Yep, he's gone if no one disrupts my spell for the next minute.
All right. So everybody just shh. Let him concentrate. just shh, shut up.
A spicy way to start the morning.
Yeah. So you guys, this thing is banished back to the abyss. Gaston, yeah, you like as you point your finger, this thing, it's like clawing. It's starting to get back up. It's no longer laughing. You point your finger. You say the word for banishment. It screams something at you in abyssal, like that gets cut off as you banish it back to where it's going. In your head, Shepard, the voice says, Butt does not like the little guy. If he ever runs into him, he said he's going to turn him inside out and wear him as a sock.
Gross.
Been there, done that. It was kinky the first time, then boring.
Would the foot go in the front end or the back end?
He was not specific.
Belly button, actually.
But he's cool with him being banished?
Yeah, doesn't give a shit.
Okay. So
Thinks it's kind of funny.
So the book is empty now, right?
No?
That wasn't one of the... Oh, that was one of the 10 pages that was replaced.
Yeah.
So there's one other left in the book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I be double possessed?
No.
'Cause that'd be hilarious to just watch them fight it out.
Invite them in. There you go.
So what you're saying is I need the least of two evils to possess me for it to be full.
I mean, yeah.
So if I can keep this relationship mutually beneficial, everything's cool.
Yeah, should be fine.
Hey, Boomer, can you do me a favor? Can you walk into and out of the circle real quick?
I'm on the left side, I'm on the right side.
Okay. Gaston's going to get in and out of the circle. All right.
Ugh.
Shepard, in and out of the circle, please.
Can I?
You can go in.
I'm in. I'm trying to get out.
Hold on. Let's see.
And I'd like to make it look. Or wait, did it fail when the guy got walked out of it, or does he just get to go through
No,
it?
he just gets to come out. It's still
He
there.
just gets to go out of it.
Okay.
He just smashes his way through it. So I'm not sure how that works if it's inside you.
Kind of like the Terminator, right? The flesh just kind of covers it.
Or he's bonked, and he can't get out. So
Yeah, like I'm wondering. I don't like. It's a legitimate thing where, like, if you went in, and then when you stepped out, if he failed his saving throw, if the demon failed the saving throw, it would stay inside the circle.
Yeah.
Or do I protect him while I come out?
Or do you protect it? Like, do you have or does he have like sort of full cover because you're the one moving in and out? I would say that it has mass, like, because this circle is not a physical barrier, like it's a magical barrier. So I would say if you go into that circle, the thing in your head has to make a saving throw to get out. Otherwise, it sort of is forcibly ejected out of your body. And my guess is that thing won't let you go into the circle.
Well, isn't there like a spell that allows not banishment, but like exorcism or something like that?
Protection from good and evil will stop it from going into you, and it gives you advantage on saving throws to get rid of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say that the circle would stop this thing from getting out. Like, the circle, it's like if you went in, but because this thing can drive, it's not going to let you go into the circle. It's going to say, oh, I don't think that's such a good idea. Yeah, I don't think we should go in that circle.
Could I somehow give him advantage or something on his save?
You can put him back in the book. He could get back in the book.
I'll offer him to get back in the book to not be caught here. With all
so
sincerity,
basically,
I'll let him back out.
so basically what you would do is you would carry the book with you inside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
When inside the circle, you could put him back in the book.
Yeah. And then I'll let him come back after. And I don't think I've given him any reason that I'd go back on my word here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's going to roll insight on you. He rolls he says, all right, you are such an amenable little mortal, or whatever you are. So you step inside the circle. This thing, like, you basically, it's a property of the book that if it's inside the circle, you can put it back in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Any demon inside a circle. What's up?
As part of the book, he has to be in the circle, and the demons can go into the book.
The first 10 pages of the Demonomicon are blank. As an action, while holding the book, you can target a fiend that you can see that is trapped within a magic circle. The fiend must succeed on a DC 20 charisma saving throw with a disadvantage or become trapped within one of the Demonomicon's empty blank pages.
That you can see, so it has to pop out.
I can see myself.
Right. Yeah, technically, he can make him see whatever he wants him to see. He's driving.
Okay. slippery slope. Just saying that.
Well, and he's gonna fail it purposely. So, yeah, you step inside. He goes back in the book. He is now inside the demi-plane of the book, and you walk out.
All right. Hey, Boomer, can you do me a favor and grab Skippy and Nico and walk them in and out of the circle just, to make sure?
There. I do a thing.
You go, you walk up, you just grab Skippy's all, fuck you, I'm not going in that circle. And you just go, all right, you pick up the whole barrel and just walk the biscuit. Hey, put the barrel down. And you're up, all right, just a second. You stick the barrel in the circle and pull it back out. And Skippy's like, what the fuck?
And then Nico?
Yeah, Nico, you say you want to put him inside on Gaston's circles, and Nico's like, I'm not going near any of Gaston's prayer circle, any of his religious nonsense. I don't care if it is Sunday and you're all, it's Wednesday, and he's all, whatever. I'm not going in there. And you go, all right. Just sort of grab him, and hey, it's for your own good. And you kind of do the Andre the Giant, like where he dips Mandy Patinkin in like the thing, and you're just all, here you go, and you do it like 4 or 5 times.
That's enough.
Yeah, Gaston's all. Hey, what'll do? 2's fine. 3 for good luck. Okay, that's fine. And Nico is thoroughly, he goes in and out of the circle a couple of times.
Interesting.
And he gets pretty pissed every time you do it.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Gaston's a little confused. It should have worked.
It should have worked.
Dark market, night market.
So yeah. Well, I mean, I obviously, Rob or Felix, you could say no, but I mean, I'm guessing one of them would probably ask you, where is the night market?
I don't know.
You're just all, night market. Where is it? At night. Where is it? Nighttime, after day.
You're gonna walk for a while, I guess.
Help me find it in the nighttime.
I'm gonna take a walk to the Gray Staff.
All right. Is anybody going with Felix?
I say we go to the Gray Staff during the day, and then we can go to the night market at night.
Yep, we're doing that.
Boomer's like, so you know where it is, because at night.
Yeah.
All right. I just need to grab something from my room.
All right.
We'll go with.
To my room?
I'm still big.
All right, Felix. Yeah. So I mean, Gaston, you and Boomer wait out on the dock. Felix nips back to his room.
Yeah, Gaston, while waiting, is going to heal himself up a little bit. He's feeling a little, ow.
After you took 52 damage.
It was not the best day I've ever had.
Right.
You're like, I'm bleeding.
As soon as I get to my room, I'll close the door and open the book and see if I can get the demon out.
Yeah, you flip through the pages. You find the one that you're looking for. you see there's this leering face grinning at you from from one of the pages inside.
I'm fairly certain this is the same one, right? I don't want to.
You're pretty sure. You kind of read because it has some information on it when it's trapped in there, and you can read up on it.
Okay. Yeah, I know it says during a long rest, but can I willingly let him possess me here? Okay.
Yeah. You put your hand on the page. Sort of, let your mental defenses slip down a little bit, and this thing slides back in. Very good. Well, I think this relationship is going to work out just fine.
I told you I would hold my end of the bargain. Now, hopefully you can hold up yours.
What bargain?
Just that we're having a mutual beneficial relationship here.
Oh, of course. Now, let's go have some fun.
So, plan is we want to release this person out of jail, which I'm sure you're up for some mayhem.
Let me see. Let me get this straight. So you're saying if I can, rein it in a little while we're going about our business about town, you'll let me indulge myself once we get to this prison?
I'll let you free in the prison if you wish.
Yes. This is an excellent bargain, mortal. Of course. I will try to contain myself. Let's walk about the city.
All right.
Oh, hey, before we go, Shepard, considering we're going to be heading to, an police state type place, maybe you should put the book inside my dimensional storage so they don't set off super duper alarms everywhere.
Great. Let me hold it.
No.
Then no.
Put it in my storage.
Yes, let me hold your storage then.
No.
Then no, you may not have my book.
No.
I'll keep it safe. It's a book, man. I'll keep it safe.
I'll keep your sack safe.
It's my bracer. It fits on my arm.
That's nice. I'm sure it'll fit mine.
Fit around your thumb.
Oh, so we're not too keen on handing over our stuff to someone else, are we?
I'm just saying that I'm not sure you want to walk into, the police station carrying the Demonomicon.
And you want me to just leave it with you?
How's this? Why don't you stay on the boat and Boomer and I will go and talk to Abby?
No.
Hey, Boomer!
Eh?
A drink?
Drink?
Yep.
Like many drinks.
Well, let's go get a drink.
Drink!
I'm taking Boomer to get a drink, not going into a police station with someone carrying the Demonomicon.
Well, it's not technically a police station. It's just the gray staff.
Yeah. They're the people who arrested somebody. Police station.
Wow.
FBI, CIA, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. It's not somebody that Gaston wants to hang out with when carrying Ultimate Evil book, especially considering it's a demon-based thing and there's this demon problem that some of these people may have been involved with previously. So I'd rather not have that many dots connected to me if at all possible.
Imagine how many drinks I can have when I'm this big.
Gaston pauses. Hold on. We need to stop by Nico's room real quick first.
Yeah.
And we're going to borrow some money to drink Boomer.
Yeah. Nico is like when you ask him for money, he says no, and then you say it's for drinking, and he's like, "Well, if it's for a good cause."
Boomer needs to get his drink on.
Yeah, he's all about that.
And Gaston's going to say, "So, Nico, did you want to come along?"
Well, all you have to say is you're like, well, yeah, we're going to go get some drinks, and then we're going to the church afterwards to do. And he's like, hey, enjoy drinking.
Oh, hey, Nico, do you know where the night market is tonight?
Nico will say he tells you that the night market moves around. He knows what it is and knows of it. He says he doesn't know where it's going to be, but he knows it moves around. You're going to have to
find where it's going to be, or where to find this information.
He says, well, I mean, the people at the Zint headquarters, the people at the Zint headquarters should know.
Okay, well, ask
He's
them.
all hell. They probably have a hand in running it.
No.
If only we had members.
Nico goes, Boomer, you are a member. Of the Zentarum. You're a member of the Zentarum. The tattoo on your forearm.
I thought I got rid of that.
It came back.
Yeah, Nico reaches over and he touches his and he touches yours, and you see it like it grows dark, like it becomes dark black again, and sort of responds to Nico's. He goes, "That tattoo."
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
And Nico goes, "Does it?"
So I know where the dark market is.
No, you.
Yep.
Hey,
It's at
Nico, what's
nighttime.
the address I need to go to for your headquarters so that we can get that information?
Yeah. He tells you where it's at. He tells you where that bar is, and he says, "Have him touch that tattoo when you get there." They know who he is. They'll let you guys in.
All right, cool. I will happily take Nico's money and take Boomer out drinking.
Yeah.
And we will try a few other substances along the way if we can find some that are entertaining.
Right.
Runes, acid. Nothing says good times like a hallucinating dwarf barbarian.
Yeah, I've already experienced it. Did you see Asger earlier? He's looking quite good, very fit, running shape.
Excellent.
Guess that's all great.
Okay, avoiding the hallucinogenics, sticking with the happy drugs, like just the marijuana style.
Right. Just all. All right. Well, we're gonna add that to your no list and just move on.
Ooh, before I go back to Nico. Hey, are there any like dwarven brothels?
Nico says like that service dwarf specifically, or that only have dwarven.
Have dwarves. I'm thinking about Boomer seems a little uptight.
Oh. Nico kind of looks over at Boomer and he says quietly to you, he goes, "You're probably better off taking him to a zoo. He's got a type."
Oh. Are we talking like pig or cow? Sheep?
Bears. Bears. He's got a thing for bears. It's kind of his deal.
I'll ask around. See if
Yeah.
there's a show in town.
Yeah, he says, well, I know there are some places. I don't know if they do bears specifically. But if you ask around, I mean, it is water deep. You could probably find somebody that'll get you something.
It's just a
Polymorph.
druid wild
Something.
shaping.
I was about to say, Druid wild shape polymorph.
Yeah, I mean, it's water deep. Like, you could find somebody that'll do something.
I imagine like Boomer's like foreplay is like dressing up like a picnic basket.
It's real fucking weird. Yeah, like,
Covering
it's
himself
just.
with bacon.
It's just like I'm a picnic basket.
I also like that Boomer's apparently a bottom. Like that's that he's the picnic basket.
Come and get me.
That's fucking awesome.
One of the things Gaston's going to look into getting, if he can't find something like that, he's going to look into getting a scroll of polymorph, and that way he could pay a prostitute to be a bear for a little while for Boomer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I was like, wow, that's a hell of a hit to take for a buddy. I was like, wow, Gaston, you are a good friend.
Hold on. Gaston has no kink shame. You know what? Gaston's going to look for a polymorph.
Yeah, Gaston. You know what? I'm gonna look for a polymorph because I'm a good friend.
No,
No.
I don't want you to be a good friend.
We'll talk about it over beers. And then if you wanted to go with someone else, that's fine. I'll hook you up.
Did you say beers or bears?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Yes, very much so. The effects of various activities are very different with beers and bears.
I guess Tom's gonna scroll up.
Actually, he knows his friend Lady. Maybe his lady friend who's got the kink shop. Maybe she can hook him up with something.
Yeah, she probably would sell. Probably would be stuff like that. After hours in the back.
Yeah, he'll ask her.
Gross.
We'll go out and get some drinks and then wander.
Oh my God, it's funny. All right, so Shepard, you are going to head. Although Gaston's words do you kind of make you think a little bit because that book is a very powerful magical artifact, and thinking about it, you go, yeah, they might notice I'm carrying it. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Because, Quantico does have these metal detectors and bomb-sniffing dogs and stuff, so just saying. Sorry, the Grey Staff's tower.
Right. It is a thing full of wizards, and you're carrying a very powerful magical artifact on you.
That's evil AF.
Subjective, but yeah. Actually, it's not subjective. This is
the incorrect term. This is one of those times when it's objectively evil AF.
So, Ed, out of game here, like, my thought was that I feel like releasing him in the place of all wizards is probably one of the best places that's fit to fight him.
Right. Well, you said that you would release him in the prison.
I know, but getting to that, area, I feel like that would be the most place where people are ready, the guards and stuff that are ready to fight and...
You think the prison is in the Greystaff's tower?
Yes?
I mean, you'll find that out. Your character, Felix, Shepard probably thinks that too. A lot of people do. You will find out that it is incorrect.
Okay.
So police station versus prison.
Because they're wizards, and wizards are tricksy.
Okay. All right. I don't know how I can get there.
You don't necessarily have to go there. You do know that like there are members of the Gray Staff that are around. You also know that Boomer is part of the Zentarum and that they might have some information about the Gray Staff's organization. You could also try to just find information about them. Like there's again, so a place like the night market would definitely have wizards that are tuned into the magical community, but are definitely not part of the Gray Staffs. But might have had dealings with them or have information on them. So there's a couple of ways that you could go about it without going to the Tower of the Gray Staff directly.
So yeah, I'll head to the place where they're at and wait so we can find the night market. Or I'll take Nico along if he's available to go to the Zentarum.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. Well, Nico's probably on a bender at the moment. He's dealing with some emotional damage.
Well, Boomer's less the magic-y, knowledge-y part of the Zentarum. He's just kind of an unwilling participant, maybe?
Oh, sure, but I mean, they do know. So they know Boomer was part of taking down the Black Falcon, so he's got a little bit of credit. Like he can get you in the door to talk to the people that you need to talk to.
Okay.
I mean, the Zentarum are always, especially if you're talking about doing some shady shit, like they're down. Like they're not going to be like, oh no, we definitely don't want to take any part of any sort of like underhanded activity. They're going to be like, yeah, actually, maybe for a price we can make things a little easier for you, or maybe we can, if you do us this little favor on your way in, if you could just leave this by the door, that'd be great.
Okay. So yeah, I'll look to see if I could talk to the Zentarum then.
Okay. Wow, that is disturbing, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm horrified that something
it's bare butt. It's a bare butt.
Yeah.
But which way did you spell bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. So you guys are going to head over to the Zent Bar. Over in the warehouse district. Again, go ahead. So as you guys are heading over that direction, you notice as you get closer to that area, you notice foot traffic is decreasing in that direction.
Oh, can I have Frank? My zombie? With us?
Oh, yeah, you can have Frank.
Okay.
Wait, have we seen him yet?
Frank?
Yeah. I don't remember this.
Yeah, I got him when we were leaving when the worms were there.
Elephants.
I fingered someone, and then he became my zombie permanently.
Yeah.
He's holding my
Gross.
pocket.
He's fingering someone like in the middle of a
He
worm
ran
fight.
to the boat with us through town, so he was with us through town. So we've all seen him, and we got the explanation of what the hell.
Oh,
To be
he's
fair-
he's a zombie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this was something else.
No, he's
To
a
be
very
fair,
first
you were-
zombie.
To be fair, Boomer was pretty sick, so,
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, you got Frank with you. So you guys make your way. As you're going along, you notice that the foot traffic, normal sort of pedestrian foot traffic, kind of starts to peter off. And as you walk towards that area, the streets are kind of oddly quiet. But you notice that there is a lot of damage to the buildings in this area. Like you see scorch marks. You can see there are arrows like crossbow bolts stuck into sides of the buildings. And as you're walking, you feel this wave of magic kind of go over you. Gaston and Shepard, it kind of ruffles your hair a little bit, but other than that, not much. Boomer, when it hits you, the tattoo on your forearm like blazes bright red.
Ooh.
And then you hear, "Get him."
What?
Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
There we go.
21.
That's more like it.
Whiny.
Huh. 9.
Shepard.
21
There we go.
with a crit. Yay!
That's it. All right. And they are on. Oh, not great. Everybody go ahead and give me perception checks, please.
21.
16.
Do I get advantage having a second
6.
set of eyes?
I rolled a 1.
Wow, Boomer's just staring at his tattoo. Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty red.
All right. Let's see. They are going on a 9. They're on a 9. Shepard, what'd you get?
21 again.
All right. So none of you actually noticed them. They rolled a 20, 23 total. So there's a little bit of a
co-pilot get a look.
no, because you guys are sharing the same set of eyes.
Okay.
And even if he did, he probably wouldn't tell you, because what's the fun in that?
Right.
Because, demon.
Damon.
All right, so yeah, they're gonna get a little bit of a surprise round. They kind of ambush you guys as you're walking in. They were hitting real good. So they are gonna do a little. They got a little surprise party for you. So you hear the simultaneous twang of crossbows going off around you, as well as a magical assault. Boomer.
Yo.
They roll a 18. Does that hit?
No, not at all, man.
Ooh, and a crit.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. So a hit and a crit for you. And then so 14, does that hit, Felix?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 23 will hit. And then Gaston, you are going to get hit with acid. That's 24.
Oh, yeah, that's going to succeed.
Okay, so Boomer, we're going to do yours first. You got some damage coming your way.
How tall are the buildings here?
They're probably like 20 feet up, like 2-story. Like most of them are like 2-story warehouses.
Okay.
And the street you're on. So say where these guys will be is about 30 feet from you.
Okay.
All right, Boomer, you've got some damage coming your way. A lot. All right, so a hit and a crit. So let's see. 14, 18, plus 8 is 26, plus 32. 32 damage, Boomer.
Okay.
These crossbows rip into you. Felix.
I feel like Sean Bean.
Felix, you are hit for 12.
That's good right there. You could stop.
Hold on. 12, 19.
Okay.
And then Gaston, you get a little bit of acid coming at you.
No saving throw because I got hit.
It was a spell attack. Basically, like an acid bolt.
Got it. I mean, rude, but I got it.
Right. Rude.
I mean, why you gotta hit the little guy? You have a zombie and 2 big dudes.
Actually, yeah. Wow, I rolled 3 1s. So you get off pretty light. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 acid damage.
Ow. Does it continue to burn?
This does not.
Yeah.
But your armor is it's got some pits and stuff in it now. You're like, ah.
Actually, my tabard's all messed up.
Yeah, your tabard now has holes in it.
Oh, what the hell, man?
All right. Back to the top. Boomer.
I would like to rage.
I got
Yeah.
21.
Oh, sorry. Boomer got a 20. Sorry about that. Shepard.
Well, how about a little chaos? I will cast Vortex Warp on someone, and it says surface, so I'm going to pick the top of the highest wall that they're just going to like lay standing with their feet against the wall and just fall straight down.
All right.
So 20 con save because it's coming from the book.
Damn.
From the recharge, the level 2 spell.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So we'll see if I get to cast it again on what, a D6?
Let me see.
Whatever, the first one will go.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, like every round it might recharge type thing?
No, if you cast it, and if you can cast it again.
Yeah,
Nice.
but then if not, I can't cast it till dusk,
Tomorrow?
right?
Okay.
Let's see.
Because we said it was evil, so instead of dawn, we went dusk.
Yeah. Minor. 60. Yeah. While attuned to this artifact, you can. After you cast it, roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 5, you can't cast it again until the next dawn. Yeah. So you have a second level spell slot that if you roll a d6, you can cast it again.
Yep.
All right. What are you casting?
Vortex Warp on one of them, just so they'll stand like at the top of a wall and then just fall.
They got a 15.
Yep. So magically twist space around another creature. Target must succeed con, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Chosen space must be on a surface. Doesn't say if horizontal or vertical, or liquid that can support a target. Da 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 da. So he's just gonna feet on the edge of the wall and basically fall.
Yeah. So you just. He's standing up like with a crossbow like this, and you just have him go whip like around the corner of the building, and he's like, ah! And so he will take what was that 3d6 fall damage?
Well, if he's 20 feet, I think it's only 2.
Oh, 2d6.
But-
Yeah, he's going to take 8 damage, and he is prone on the ground.
All right. And then is anyone within range for Frank?
The guy on the ground is.
So, yeah, I'll have Frank go up and grab him then.
Yeah.
And,
Brains.
Are you having Frank attack him?
yeah. Does he get advantage being prone?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how do I... No. All right. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. D6 plus 1. Actually, no, he gets... I haven't done this in a while. What is it? What do my guy get? So I get to add 5 to that, so it's 2, so 7. 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That guy is not looking great.
And I'll just say to my new friend, it's time for chaos.
What was the damage?
7.
7.
7. Oh, very good. Okay. All right. Yeah, the guy screams as Frank bites him. He's, get off me! What are you, psycho? Get off me! All right, Boomer.
I'd like to rage.
Sure.
Still big, right?
Right.
How many guys are there again?
You think there are four individuals.
I'm gonna run up on the closest one.
Closest one is lying prone, being eaten by Frank.
Oh. The next closest one, not being eaten by Frank.
They are up on top of the buildings.
Start climbing
20
the building.
What's up?
Start climbing the building.
Yeah. Yeah, you can easily climb up the side. These are sort of rough stone structures.
Yep. Climb up the building, and if I can get up to him, hit him.
Yeah, I would say that you can.
King Kong it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can King Kong up the side of the building. I'll say you can get up there. You can get up there and smack him.
Okay.
But yeah, because you're big. So the distance that you have to go up isn't, for you to be like up on the top. Like you basically just start, and this guy's like, holy shit! As you just start like coming up the side of this building, and you get to the top, sort of clear the lip of the building on top of this warehouse. Like you hit, and the whole structure kind of groans as you land on top of it. It doesn't collapse, but it groans as you clear the thing, unlimber your axe, and you're kind of heading towards this guy. He's looking up, going, "Oh shit!"
It's about to go down. I'm yelling timber.
No, 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 no.
And here comes a big swing. All the things. 23.
Hit.
So do I get one attack or two? 2? Cool. I'll do my next one. Burp-a-derp-a-doo. Oh, I got double crit.
Oh shit.
I've never done that before.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, just how you want to do this, man? Like, we're just gonna say this guy gets obliterated.
Are these humanoids?
Are these humanoids? Yeah. Oh yeah, these are human.
Yeah. Just cleaves him in twain.
Yeah, you hop up, unlimber the axe. This guy's backing up, and he's like, wait. And you just go, tired of waiting. And you slam your axe down, massive axe. This blade just hits this guy, and it's like when you cut a ripe tomato with like a slightly dull knife. It still cuts it, but it kind of makes a mess. So you hit this guy, it cuts him, but it kind of splatters, and it just cuts this guy and juices him at the same time.
I would like to grab his
paste
soul.
everywhere.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a reaction.
Okay.
I thought you were done with that.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
borrow
that's-
these. I can drink their life from it, or ask it questions.
Oh, damn. Cinnamon.
All right, yeah. So
List is brute.
so you use your reaction to trap that soul in its cage. Boomer, you are now like covered in blood. Let me see. Yeah, the other dude on the roof up there
Mm-hmm.
has decided this is a terrible idea. And he is going to turn tail, and he's not happy about staying around. On his turn, he's probably not going to stick around.
He's gonna use the disengage and
Oh, he's going to scamper. Like he's like, oh, I just work here, man. I don't even need this job. And he fucking beat Feats. It's actually his turn. He beat Feats out of there. He's gone. The guy getting attacked by Frank is going to shove. He's going to try to shove Frank off him.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Boomer need the bonus action to be able to do a swing after a kill?
Yeah.
Somebody. Okay. I just wanted to.
Yeah. It's a bonus action. That guy he sees his compatriot get liquefied by this giant barbarian that just climbed the side of the building. He's like, oh, no.
And then his
Not even
soul left his body.
Yeah, and then his soul get taken. He's like, oh, I don't. We have clearly made a mistake. We're not. I'm not even supposed to be here today. It's actually my day off. I gotta go. So he leaves. The guy on the ground, he's gonna try to shove Frank off of him so that he can run.
Okay.
Give me a contested strength check.
He only gets +1. Oh, 6.
18.
Yeah.
He shoves Frank back, and he stands up and he starts to runs down an alley. He also doesn't want any part of this.
But I imagine he stood up on his turn, right?
Yep. So he managed to like turn the corner and get down the alley. He's sort of out of sight, but you can still hear him running.
Well, I'm just saying Frank could actually catch him then.
Frank could run after him, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Frank moves a little slow, but if he had to waste his movement getting up,
right,
he could catch him.
and then the other guy on the building that the guy dropped from. Let's see if he sticks around. Oh, he does stick around. Oh, he's brave. He decides because he didn't have a front row. He wasn't in the splash zone when Boomer's up there. He decides he's going to risk it. This is the Spell Slinger. Is going to, after seeing the nonsense that you pulled stealing the soul, He is gonna throw some acid at you.
Okay.
19.
Oh yeah.
Right. And he's gonna throw some acid at you. Wow, he's not good at it. 11, 16, 20.
20 is not good at it,
I rolled 2 2s and a 1.
and that still hit for 20.
Yeah.
God damn.
I rolled a 5 and a 6 on the other one. Yeah. So yeah, he throws some acid at you. He says, "Ha ha, burn!" All right, Gaston.
Gaston is very upset that this man has ruined his 6th favorite tabard.
Yeah.
So Gaston's going to float up. With his bonus action, he's going to use the telekinetic yoink and yoink him off the edge of the roof.
All right. It's what's the save?
Strength 18. So he goes, and hits the ground.
A couple of d6 damage. Four falling damage.
Alrighty. And then Gaston's going to toll the dead. So wisdom 18.
Two.
He can take 17. Oh wait,
Ooh.
he's hurt. They're not D8s, are they? They turn into D12s. Meh, it's not a whole lot better, but that is 19. 2 more points.
All right. Yeah. So he takes 19 and 4. Yeah. He's still up. Well, I mean, he's prone, but like he's still alive, but he's not looking great. Shepard.
I'll just smile at him and say, "My turn," and point at him and finger of death.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, that escalated real fucking quick. All right.
18 con.
18.
Okay, he makes it, so he's gonna take half of this.
And not be a zombie?
He's gonna take 29.
9.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, great. I get to recover 21 hit points for killing someone with a leveled spell.
Yeah.
And he's going to rise as a zombie on my next turn.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and then what about Frank?
He's going to be told to chase after that guy and try and hit him.
All right. His speed's what, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can catch up to the guy. Yeah, you hear him catch up to him in the alley. He shambles after the guy in the alley, and as this guy's stumbling, trying to run away, Frank manages to catch up to him.
13.
Does not hit.
Okay. That's too bad.
Yeah. Boomer.
Next closest person to me?
Nope.
There's a person running away down an alley?
There's a guy running away down the alley across the street.
What about the guy that jumped off the roof right in front of Boomer?
There's a guy running away from you on the roof. If you want to go after him.
Yeah, can I jump on him?
Yeah, you could tackle him.
Okay. I just want to kill him with my body weight.
Oh man. What you should do, because he's running away, you can try this if you want. So basically, you grab him and then just do like the atomic power slam, jumping off the building and then just try to pile drive the guy into the ground.
Oh, yeah. We're doing that.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and just give me a like you're basically just gonna try to grapple the guy.
Okay. I'm going to do it recklessly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a power slam off of a
23.
building. Definition of reckless.
You got 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm going to suplex him.
Yeah, so you grapple this guy. Go ahead and give me a performance check just to see. Let's see how pretty this is in the air.
Oh, that's not going for pretty.
But you're using your strength, not your charisma.
Oh, okay. I'm down with that. Alright. Performance, so with strength.
Yeah.
So that'll be a +5. I'll just roll a d20 and add 5.
There you go.
Yeah, nah.
It's not pretty. You don't get to do any extra flips or flair or anything. Like it's.
Well, do I get advantage with it because it's a strength based thing?
No, because this is for showmanship. I mean, you're definitely gonna you grab the guy and you perform the maneuver, but you're not putting.
But it's not pretty.
Yeah, you're not putting any flair on it.
Right. There's no Rick on it.
Exactly. So you grab the guy. You basically tackle the guy. You tackle the guy off the top of the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and you grab the guy and you're flying down and you're just all and you put a swing on it as you're flying towards the ground, and you just flap. So it's the 2d6 normal fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got 1 ton pushing. So I don't think I have enough dice for that. We're just going to say the guy's fucking head explodes.
I spiked him.
Yeah, you grab him, and so it's there was a lot behind that. Like this guy hit the ground because you're still big, so you're just all.
Boomer, you nailed him.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't land. He buried. So you got him real good. So the only guy left is the guy being harassed by Frank. And that guy is going to just run from Frank. So he'll take an opportunity attack from Frank.
Come on, Frankie boy. Frank Prime. 17.
Get him, Frank the Tank.
Will hit.
Okay. +6 for 11.
With confidence.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, that guy, Frank bites him again. He keeps running. But he runs off. He runs off into the city. Goes, ducks down some other alleys and is gone.
That wasn't enough to kill him.
Well, your zombie bit him.
Oh boy.
We have now started the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, my co-pilot is loving this.
Oh yeah.
Zombie apocalypse during a war between the various gangs, plus a holy war, plus a civil war, plus demonic invasion,
And pro wrestling.
and pro wrestling.
Yeah. So yeah,
We'll
you're
call it semi-pro wrestling because you haven't got the flair yet.
right.
Wrestling.
Yeah. So I mean, in my game, zombies are zombies. So and a zombie got a zombie. So yeah, but he manages to run off into the city.
Okay.
He has a fever.
Does he need more cowbell?
Yeah. It's funny. So, you guys have sort of made a statement. You felt eyes watching you. You no longer feel eyes watching you. Whereas Nico had a kind of a tough spot getting in here. He got a little banged up. Managed to get away. You guys have made a statement that you've had it up to here.
The statement is "fuck around and find out."
Fuck around and find out is the statement that was made, and nobody wants to find out.
I'd like to inspect my new Frank. Frank 2.
Yeah. Go ahead and you look at Frank. Frank rises up. This is Beta Frank. Beta Frank is he's wearing leather armor. He is clearly some sort of mage, although he's not like you wouldn't classify him as like a full wizard type.
Yeah.
But he is definitely has like some magical or had some magical ability to him. And you look at his armor, and it has a what would look like the Xanathar's eye, but the eye portion of it has been like scratched out, so it's like blind essentially.
Okay. Anything on his person?
He had a spell component pouch.
Okay.
That's got it looks like some kind of like mold spores or something. Like it's got Skippy would probably know what the hell this is, what it is, but it looks like some sort of spell component. Your guess is that this is what he was using to sling that acid.
Okay. I think Skippy would like to have that mold.
Yep. Also has a dagger on him as well. Nothing special about it, just a dagger.
Okay. Are zombies No, they got a 3 intelligence. They can't use. They bite and.
They're mobile plants.
Yeah. So in yours, these are like World War Z type zombies, or?
Closer to the Walking Dead.
Oh. Okay.
They don't move super fast.
But they're highly contagious.
Yeah.
and mine are beefier. They get 13 extra hit points for being made by me.
Yeah.
So,
and
you're
hit
a walking plague. That's very strange on this prime. Most other primes are not this contagious.
Yeah. So the way it works is zombie bites, and it is 5 plus the damage taken is the DC. It's a DC whatever, 5 plus the damage taken it's a Constitution saving throw.
Good job there.
And the runner failed twice. He's got a fever.
Your reputation, once they start doing some divination spells, is not going to be so hot. So the guy who started the zombie plague is the one carrying the demon Namakana Vigilwill, right? Who released the demon plague down. Okay. I see how it is.
Well, technically, Felix didn't release the demon plague.
I tried to stop that whole shenanigan.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was Felix.
Felix was actually the lone voice who said, maybe we should talk to the cat.
No, I don't remember that happening. That's weird.
and everybody said that was a dumbass plan.
Yeah.
the only guy who went, hey, maybe we should get the cat side of things. And everyone's all, the cat side of things? Fuck you, we're mice people. so that's how that went.
It's weird.
20 minutes.
So funny. All right, so the way is now clear. You are not harassed or bothered the next couple of blocks on your way to the warehouse that Nico indicated was the Zentarum bar. You walk inside. You open the door. There is an old tiefling behind a counter. The room is very, very bare. It looks like, just sort of a desk where this thing is sitting with an old chair. There's like a bookshelf with no books in it. There's like a couple of waterlogged looking scrolls and a couple of old chairs against one wall.
Gaston's going to go over to the bookshelf and add a few of his spares because that's just sad.
Right.
He's got some nice pamphlets and some books that everybody should read.
Some pamphlets.
The Franks are gonna wait outside.
Oh, all right. Do you have them you post them up by the door?
Yeah.
Gaston reminds me of the captain from Our Flag Means Death. There's a scene where they're robbing this other ship, and they have their own library, and he's like taking books from them, and he's putting in his own books.
Yeah,
and he's like these books are terrible. Like, it's great.
oh, you don't want to read that. That's awful. Yeah. So the old tiefling looks over at Gaston. Can I help you, son?
You have an empty bookshelf. You need to do something about this. So I'm trying to, support your efforts.
He says, is there something I can do for you, gentlemen?
If Boomer's still there, like big and covered in blood.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, he came to talk to his buddies. Point to Boomer. I'm here to help escort him.
And he looks up and he says, "Aha. Do you have any ID?"
Whisper, poke the tattoo.
You poke the tattoo. It burns black. All the blood instantly burns off of it, and you can see the tattoo shines out. And he says, it is you. You can't be too careful these days. Good to see you, Boomer. The Mountain King himself. We were wondering when you dropped by. Nico came in, looking a little worse for wear, but he's never looking his finest these days. What can we do for you, Boomer?
I want to know where the night market is.
The night market? Well, I think we can help you with that. We always know where the night market will be. Of course, we sponsor quite a few of the vendors and goods that move through there.
Looking for a specific specialty item. Maybe help or but where maybe
He looks at you and he goes, I dare you to make less sense.
Oh.
I In
Slow
lots
down,
of,
son.
Yep.
Take a breath.
hold up. Eh.
Gaston will cast guidance on Boomer.
Hello. I'm looking. In my time of fighting, I have been mind controlled and mind whammied many times. I am looking for an item that will help me against such things in the future. Perhaps an item that will protect my brain. Whoa.
You have no. You're all shit. It happened again. You see what I'm saying?
Happens too often.
He goes, yes. Well, I'm sure there's someone there that could probably help you out with such an item. Many things are available for the right price at the night market.
It's at night.
Yes. Right. Well, head inside. Head inside. You are going to want to speak with. Hold on. I made a whole list. of NPCs. All right. There we go. You are going to want to speak with Hayati Hasanov inside.
I hate it.
He's well, how bad do you want to get to the night market?
Like, kill a bunch of dudes real bad.
Well,
He is dripping blood right now.
Hayati is an elf. I trust that won't be an issue. He says, well, head inside, and he pushes the button, and you all feel the room, you feel movement. You can't tell by looking anywhere, but you can feel that the room is, like, slowly rotating. The room rotates, stops, and he gestures towards what was previously a closet. He says, step inside, ask at the bar for Hayati, and you should be able to tell you where you're going.
All right.
I may have a different request or person for my request.
He says, I'm sorry, are you part of the Zentarum?
No, but I fed the Black Falcon to a giant worm. I'm sure Nico spoke of that event.
He did speak of that event. You were the one who crammed that traitorous scum. I hope that worm choked on him.
I don't think it noticed. Is my friend enjoying this? Hearing of...
Oh, yeah, he's all, you fed another mortal to a worm? I tell you, you would find employment with our side. We have power to give. I know you are a wizard. Are you seeking a longer stay on this plane? Have you considered the path of lichdom?
I believe right now my path will take as long as it needs.
Oh, mortal. Please. Just consider the possibilities.
Something lingers in the back of my brain, like, I don't think I should do that.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Sounds oddly familiar, but it's like a deja vu. Have you had that?
Right. Yeah, you get a gentle nudge from Osiris of like, careful. Fucking careful.
So yeah,
The demon inside goes, "Oh, that was a god finger."
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
so does this get me some buy-in with the Zentarum here without being a member?
Yeah, you definitely get. He knows who you are. Nico did talk about it. Your role in it was vastly downplayed when Nico talked about it, but like they're aware that you were involved, and he says, "I think that might buy you an audience with some people. What are you looking to find out?"
Looking for people that were previously employed by the Grey Staff that may have a grievance against the organization, or
when you say the Grey Staff, he spits to the side and he goes, "There's no shortage of that around here."
One of our mutual friends has been relieved of their freedom, if you understand my drift, and
That's not a drift. That's a.
that's a full flow.
and we would like them back.
I think. He says, "Yes. Very dangerous, but we have people inside."
We're looking for mostly where the prison is located at the moment.
And he chuckles and he goes, and he taps the scar. He taps the scar that runs from up by his horns all the way down across his face. It snakes around his eye, and then ends down at his throat, and there's sort of a puncture wound where it ends. And he says, that prison, youngin', is in another plane, another dimension. It is not easily gotten to, as you could imagine. And it holds all manner of bad. But I think we could help you since you helped us. I think we could get you in.
Oh, even better.
It won't be easy, but there's enough of us that hold a grudge, and again he taps the puncture wound at his throat. That hold a grudge that we'd like to see the Grey Staff taken down a peg or two.
Well, that aligns with freeing our friend.
I think it does.
May I ask how long you were held captive?
He looks at it and says, "Well, that's the thing about that prison. Time moves differently there than it does here. By the clock here, well, I was gone no more than a score of years. There, I spent over 100 years inside."
So you've had time to expand your hatred.
You have no idea of the expanse of my hatred for the Grey Staff and that awful place.
Well, let's get to it.
He says, "Very good." And he looks over at you, and then inside your head, Felix, the voice just says, "You can feel the hate rolling off of this one. Oh, they must have interesting things in that prison. This is going to be fun."
Told you we could probably get along.
The the tiefling looks over at you, Gaston. He says, "What about you, Bookin?"
I'm going to write something down on a piece of paper, hand it to him, and it's a coupon for a half-off books at the Temple of Ogba.
He looks down at it and he goes, I thank you for such a kind and generous gift. Is
Temple
there-
of Ogba is always willing to help expand knowledge and education. However, we do have a really good section of fantasy and entertainment novels.
He looks at you again, kind of looks at you, and he looks at Boomer, and he looks at Shepard, and he kind of looks around, and he goes, I guess we could always use a few more books.
Gaston looks at the empty bookshelves. Any books?
He says, all right, just head inside. Remember, Haiti is who you're looking for the night market. And he looks at you, Shepard, and he says, I'll round up a few people. He says, are you staying with Nico on the boat?
Yes.
All right. We'll round up a few people, some contacts. We still have some people inside the Greystaff Tower. We'll get you in so that you can get your friend back before they're in too long. But
What detection spells does that prison have? Because he's carrying a really powerful demon book that might set off lots of alarms.
he says the prison itself doesn't have anything like that because, well, everything in there is kind of magically powerful and evil. So those alarms would just be going off all the time.
Huh. The Greystaff is an evil organization? I thought they were the government. Oh, wait, never mind. My bad.
He says
Actually-
they imprison all manner of bad there. Things that would crease the bindings of your books.
If someone could actually just bring back a forked metal rod from the prison, we could get there.
And he says, oh no. You can't, there's only one way in. No other magical means gets you into this prison. They've thought of that. The beings that they imprison there are too magically powerful to allow any sort of extraplanar travel, other than through the one portal.
Boomer's already walked in.
You're just all magic, blah blah blah. He says, but don't worry, we'll get you in. And
Not
then the rest of
necessarily getting in that's the problem, or that I'm concerned about. It's getting back out.
we'll hold the way for you. You'll have to do the rest on your own inside, but we'll secure your entrance and exit. For a time.
Yeah, Gaston gives him a wink like, now you're talking.
He says, head inside. Go enjoy the night market tonight. And we'll get back to you in a few days. We'll get you what you need to get your friend out. And maybe a little payback for the Greystaff. So you guys head inside. You walk into a very opulent bar. Like, it's really, really nice. Leather seating. Polished wood bar. The booze behind the bar is all sort of top shelf stuff. There is the smell of very expensive and very illicit smoke faintly on the air. There's more than a few patrons inside here. It seems the initial triage and panic that Nico witnessed has been moved to an actual facility, an actual hospital. And the bar is sort of back to its normal state.
I'll walk to the bar, put my hands on the bar.
When you walk to the bar, the bartender, which has 4 arms, or 6 arms, sorry, has 6 arms. One of the heads on the thing, it's like the second one down, rotates around. So it's looking at you. The body doesn't turn around, just the head spins around. And he says, "What can I get for you, pal?"
I'm looking for Haiti.
Ah, Haiti. Well, of course. Hold on,
And a very, very large amount of alcohol.
Ho, ho, ho! Of course. Whose tab should I put that on?
Nico.
Oh, of course. Nico Casca. Know him well. Likes to drink. You
Yep.
must be a friend of his.
Yep. I'm Mountain King. Keep them coming.
Of course. You see his eyes momentarily flash red, then green, then red. And he says, "Haiti has been alerted to your presence. Let me get your alcohol."
I'll take 2, and I can like double fist them.
He says, "Of course." And he goes over and basically just like gets a bucket
Yep, that works.
and puts it, goes over to like a smaller cask, turns the handle, fills up this bucket, sets it down in front of you, while one of the other hands fills up another bucket from another cask and sets both buckets down in front of you. And he says, "I'll put those on Duke Casca's tab."
Thank you very much. Let him know
Thank
that
you.
that it's from Boomer.
He says, "I sure will, Fred." He says, "And remember, tip."
Oh, tip. Oh my god.
Whoa, what do I got?
Oh my god. Inventory.
Or look both ways before crossing the street.
I will give him. I have an eye agate.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll give him that.
You set down the bar. He goes, "Most generous, sir." And one of the 6 hands swipes it off the bar, and he tips his little hat to you.
Yep.
Yeah, you take your buckets and you try your best to kind of fit into one of the booths, but you can't really fit. And so you kind of just find a sturdy looking stool over by at one end of the bar. A few minutes go by, and this figure comes into the room, and you can't really tell if they are male or female. They are mostly androgynous, and they come over to you, Boomer, and they say, "Hello, I heard you were looking for me. I am Haiti."
Boomer.
"Yes, well, what can I do for you, Boomer?"
finish one of the buckets, let out a very powerful wet belch.
Ugh. Yeah, it's like the fumes from that thing. Like, if anybody was smoking, like, they would absolutely go up in flames.
Yeah. And then,
help me, Tom Cruise.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Told you know where the night market is.
Heidi looks at you, and you can tell that Heidi is not impressed by anything going on here.
Even though he's totally soaked in blood?
Yeah. Boomer exemplifies. If Boomer was not himself, Boomer would be an offensive dwarven stereotype. Like, just like, and obviously this elf is just. All of their worst sort of dwarven ideals have just come into the bar and is bleeding all over the floor.
But
and
he's
so
bleeding his own blood. He's bleeding somebody.
not his own blood, other blood. Heidi says, And what would a creature such as yourself be looking for at the night market?
Guidance.
Oh! In my years of battle, I have experienced many times that I have been mind-whammied or controlled by means of my own unknown. And I'm looking for a device or a helmet of some kind to protect my mind. Oh.
And she looks at you like she just saw a dog stand up and balance a checkbook. Just looks at you like what, kind of looks, and then she glances over towards Gaston and goes, I see. Yes. So you need something to protect your feeble mental faculties. All right.
You got it, girlfriend.
Okay. Well, I suppose there might be something at the night market. I don't know. But you will find all sorts of individuals with different skill sets and wares. I guess there's something worth protecting in there. Okay. You wish to go to the night market tonight?
Yeah, at night.
Right. But you go to market this night?
Sure. Why not?
Right. Okay. You're...
I'm not tired.
Or proud. All right.
I stay up pretty late.
I bet you can. All right, look. Here's where you're going to want to go. And she pulls out a piece of paper and she waves her hand over the piece of paper, and a map appears on the paper. She says, "Now you're going to want to go to this entrance here. The building is going to appear to be abandoned. You need this piece of paper." And she goes to hand it to you, and then she goes, sees your blood-covered hands, and she goes, hands it to Gaston and says, "You'll need this piece of paper. When you get to the door, there will be a slot. Fold the paper over 3 times."
Which way?
She says, "Fold it in half lengthwise. Fold it in half lengthwise again. And then you will fold this corner and she showed like there's a little mark on the paper. She says the corner with this mark, you will fold that corner down and then insert it into the slot. The door will open for you. Go inside, and there, the hallway will be completely black. Continue walking. Say nothing. At the end of the tunnel, which you will not see, you will come to the night market. But it is paramount that while you are walking, you say nothing. You must be silent. Do you understand?
I understand the restriction. Look over at Boomer.
I want to hear Boomer. Nothing, 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 nothing as he's walking. Say nothing.
What are we looking at?
I'll talk to him about it later.
And she looks at you, she says, good luck.
Thank you.
And also, how do you stand the smell?
Stay upwind.
I don't breathe.
And she says, do not tell anyone that I gave you that invitation. I won't be
No
embarrassed.
idea who you are. I found it on the floor.
And as she looks at you, she goes, you I like. And they turn around and start walking back up the stairs that they came down from. They turn around one last time, and they look at you, Felix or Shepard. They look at you, Shepard, and they say, be careful where you take whatever it is that you're carrying on you. I can smell it from here. If you go into the night market with that, well, some will assail you to purchase it, some will assail you to get rid of it, and some, well, they will be drawn to that, and they won't know why. Be careful. They look at you and say, "You will do as you wish. I only give a word of warning." And they vanish up the stairs.
Seriously, we need to solve the demon problem and get rid of that book. That's that, dude.
I have a demon mask.
Do I know? Like, I know my character doesn't know if they'll go blind yet, but if I unattune to it, do I get rid of those afflictions?
Yes, not right away, but yes.
Okay, because I'm just like, if I'm going to be permanently blind after this, like after I get rid of the book, like that's going to really suck.
Yeah, that would be funny. I mean, not funny. Sorry, that wasn't the word I'm supposed to use.
That was your inside voice.
Yeah, that was my inside voice. Gotta say that quiet.
I'm Plum Bob.
Yeah, it just says while you are attuned to the artifact.
Okay.
So it would fade after D4 days, after 1d4 days.
All right, as long as it's not permanent, that's pretty manageable.
Yeah.
All right.
Leaving Chardalon's land. Where am I?
When Boomer finishes his first round, Gaston's going to use some of Nico's money to buy him a second round.
Yeah. All right, we're going to leave it there for tonight. You guys now have the information that you need for the night market, and also you're going to get what you need to bust Abigail out of jail.
We did a lot.
So we'll pick it up next week. Will Boomer find what he wants at the night market?
You're not supposed to not know.
Will Gaston Will Gaston broaden the old tiefling's reading horizons? Will Felix ever get rid of the stank of demon? Will good guys but not great bust out Abigail? Find out next week on Good Guys Not Great.